Time to go to a My Little Pony episode where Big Mac falls in love with Sugar Belle. For real this time, unlike a love potion. This episode was a very good episode for what it is, for having Big Mac having the focus of falling in love instead of a love potion. The Cream Musketeers want to help Big Mac win the love of Sugar Belle. However, Featherbane's gets in the way of Big Mac. Yeah. The majority of this episode is the fight between Big Mac and Featherbane's winning the heart of Sugar Belle. Yeah. And as for the parodies that they did in this episode, like the kiss, well, I know it's supposed to be funny, but it's still disturbing. And of course the song, well, Featherbane's also gets in the way. Yeah. Featherbane's is just basically the Justin Bieber of the show. Sorry for the Justin Bieber haters, but I had to throw that out there. Before I continue with this, I can say that the pairing between Big Mac and Sugar Belle really works. And spoiler, there's also another episode involving these two in Season 8. I will review that episode, but I will review that next year. So I can at least have something to review in Valentine's Half Month next year. Anyway, my point is that I think that the pairing really works out because at least Big Mac actually has a crush on someone. Unlike Charlie in Hoss and Hoof's Day. In this episode, they actually put effort in the relationship. I mean, we all know that Big Mac doesn't talk all the time, and when he tries to in front of Sugar Belle, it's very difficult to do because he doesn't know what to say, especially that he doesn't know how to talk to girls that he found attractive. In case if you don't know, Sugar Belle was also a character that appeared in the Season 5 premiere, the Cutie Map. And her having a separate episode involving Big Mac is actually a very interesting idea to have some characters in the desert. I'm sorry I forgot what the name of the location is. Have a purpose instead of just being Starlight's friends all over again in the Season 6 finale. Which is I really found the link to have other characters being the focus. However, when things go way too far, like the song sequence at the end, it really shows that Sugar Belle wants some alone time. Personal alone time. Since she wants to be very serious and really found Featherbane's to be very annoying. I'm not sure if you noticed this, but during the song, Big Mac was actually being very nice and found the way to win Sugar Belle's heart. However, Featherbane's gets in the way too much. It really ruins everything, especially the pie thing that Sugar Belle was having a hard time to put all the pies onto. As for the song itself, it's okay. I mean, I found it very entertaining, but at the same time predictable, because I pretty much see this stuff before. Two guys winning the heart of a girl. I would easily go through these same situations, but at this point, I've seen a lot time after time again, so I'd rather avoid this situation. Other than that, the song is pretty good for what it is. After the breaking incident that Big Mac accidentally did, he decided to repair it, but with a very improved repair, having more shelves so Sugar Belle can put in more pies and more stuff onto. Which is a very nice way to win Sugar Belle. By the way, I was hoping that there was a kiss, but at this point, there's no kisses anymore, since it kind of goes from the Y7 thing instead of just the Y rating. Yeah, I know why they don't do kisses anymore, and they do that in rare occasions. Which is why I can understand that kissing can be considered gross and why people don't show this to kids. I'm just saying. One of my favorite parts in this episode is in the ending where Featherbane actually wants a girl. And then when she sees those girls that could be going on and all those stuff, during the majority of this episode, he actually freaks out. I really don't understand how he found Sugar Belle more attractive than those three girls. Because in my opinion, those three girls are way too attractive than Sugar Belle. Other than that, I really enjoy this episode. I really enjoy Sugar Belle, I really enjoy Big Mac's crush on Sugar Belle, and I really enjoy some of the other characters. I really think that this episode really shows that love happens at least expected, not just a love potion that can make love all the more happening. Hard to Say Anything gets an 8.5 out of 10.